Welcome to Build Out with Jim Kunkel, your go-to broadcast for learning more about business in the real world. Your host, Jim Kunkel, who is an accomplished professional in business development, sales, and marketing, and is a technical content creator along with being a rising influencer on LinkedIn. On Build Out, you'll get the latest information and knowledge from subject matter experts from across the globe. Okay, let's get this Build Out broadcast started. And here's your host, Jim Kunkel.
Welcome to Build Out. I'm Jim Kunkel. Joining me again is Philipp from Coatings Unlimited. Welcome back, Stephen.
Thanks for having me again, Jim. Appreciate it.
Hey, for those who I'm trying to think, it was probably about 8 or 9 months ago, I think, the last time I had you on the broadcast.
Wasn't it December? Maybe December.
Oh, was it that? Okay, time flies, huh? It's so great to have you back. You know, for those who might not know you from following you on LinkedIn and also to Coatings Unlimited, could you provide your professional background and talk a little bit about Coatings Unlimited, what your company does in the industry?
Sure. We are a family business. My family's been in the trade since the late 1800s. I'm the third generation in the company. We are a asset preservation company. We protect concrete steel from fire, water, and corrosion. We're not a painting contractor, classic painting contractor. We are a specialty contractor, and we work nationwide for the government, the military, and private industry, protecting concrete and steel wherever it is.
Oh, excellent! It's I'm always appreciative of companies like Coatings Unlimited and others that do the industrial coatings and other specialty work out there. They really help preserve and protect our assets out there, and also the infrastructure that we so rely on every day, and really don't think about sometimes when we're driving around or we're moving around and living our daily lives. You know, hey, Stephen, before we go into our conversation, when you preserve and you're protecting assets out there, but also to you, how important is it when it comes to data security, protecting your online presence as well?
Well, just funny that you bring that up. That was a curveball question you threw at me. I thought this was but now that we're heavy into the DoD world, the military contracts, and federal government, we have had to take computer security to another level. Nobody can log into their computers anymore without an iPhone to verify identity. The personal touch. We had to lock down our server and have certain protocols for the way we handle documents. So we had to add more cybersecurity insurance to our company. It's pretty robust. It really is. We take cybersecurity very seriously.
Yeah, the reason why I asked you that is one of the supporters of Build Out is NordVPN, and the curveball I threw at you was I was trying to key up or kind of tee up the advertisement for it, because with Build Out, you can get up to 63% off of a NordVPN initial subscription, and it's with a 2-year plan. So hold on one second. I want to play this information for everybody to take a look at.
Stuck at home? Make the most of the internet with NordVPN. As you're trying out new apps to save you from boredom, NordVPN will make sure that your data is always protected. And you can still travel, well, virtually, by connecting to VPN servers in almost 60 countries. Up for a new gaming challenge? Make sure that cyber threats don't get in your way. Feeling curious? Access the news from all over the world firsthand. NordVPN. Online security starts with a click.
And the link for the subscription discount with NordVPN is in the episode description. Also, I posted it as a comment as well. So, Stephen, let's go ahead and get into our conversation. We're talking about culture, leadership, and power, the keys for industrial contractors that, like Coatings Unlimited, does coatings and specialty work in various industries. When we talk about company culture, in a company like Coatings Unlimited, you've got over 100 plus years of a family business, but also expanding that out with all the employees that have worked with the company over the years and currently are really making your company very successful. How important is culture, and what type of a culture does Coatings Unlimited have?
Well, let me answer that this way, Jim. These businesses they're not necessarily technology businesses. They're people businesses. So people are our greatest asset. When you buy a small contractor, you're not buying, technology and patents. You're buying people, and it's the people with the relationships. And so the employees are the assets of the company. They truly are, and we need to protect, preserve, and grow those assets the best we can. And because that's how the organization generates revenue with people.
Yeah, that's so true. And, for those, I know some people that do work with Coatings Unlimited. I've known you for a number of years. And what I've always looked to identify your company culture is more of that clan culture where it's family. You all pull together to do what needs to be done to get it done, and whatever's the best practices that need to be employed and used. When we're looking at an organization such as Coatings Unlimited, you have your own unique management style. And when you have your managers, your supervisors, and other leaders within the company, what do you look for in leadership quality in those managers and supervisors?
Yeah, honestly, this is a family-owned business. The ownership is my father and I.
Mm-hmm.
And quite honestly, it's hate to say it, it's like a benevolent dictatorship. We know where we want to go, and we know when we want to get there, and we got to have everybody on board, and we need their input and their help and their feedback. But it's all hands on deck for whatever mission we choose to take, and usually the mission is the job. The jobs are the mission, but our goal is to grow the company and identify new markets, new opportunities, diversify our customer base, diversify our service offerings. We currently operate in almost 48 states and almost every industry that you can imagine. So it's just a matter of steering the ship towards more growth, more industrial GCs because of the high frequency turnover of projects where you get a relationship with an owner, which is great. You work there once per year or twice per year during an outage. But if you follow the heavy industrial GCs, the Bechtels, the Kiewits, the Albericis, the Barton Mallows, so to speak, you get a lot more high frequency opportunities. So that's kind of how we position the company, and our employees follow along and pursue opportunities where they present themselves.
Yeah, and I know firsthand from working with you through SSPC and then also my time at AMP as well. Your company is a QS-1 certified accredited contractor, which means that you follow ISO-like practices. So you have that quality structure built within your company, and it also really kind of relates to leadership, but also to best practices, process, procedure, and that sets you a little higher bar against some of your competition that you have. How important is a quality certification or accreditation like QS1 for Coatings Unlimited?
So for people that don't understand or don't know the QP program, we're QP1, QP2, QP8, and QS1. And what that does, that for a contractor that doesn't have it shows an owner or customer that we have invested in our quality management system around here to where we consistently achieve similar results versus randomizing our service offerings and how we go to execute projects. We have a standardized process, and that process is audited by AMP on an annual basis to verify compliance. So we don't just say we're going to do it this way. It's audited by a third party that we're going to maintain a ISO similar quality system to maintain consistency of quality.
Very good. As a leader and the president of a company, if you were mentoring someone who might have a leadership position within your company, or let's say a peer within another company, or someone who's new to a certain industry or related industry, if you were mentoring them, what qualities and skills would you say are very important to a new leader?
I can speak extensively on this, Jim. Their kids come out of school with good hard skills. Mm-hmm. They know Excel, they know Word, they know CAD. They can do error calculations, but what schools don't teach is the soft skills. And what we have done, we've identified a vendor. I'm sure you're familiar with the Dale Carnegie School, but this is a people business. This isn't lock yourself in a room and design widgets. This is a full contact people business. And the kids that play sports and are on team-based sports and can interact in a team and resolve conflicts, peacefully and not get too shook up, is going to make them very successful. And so we preach around here, teamwork, relationships, the soft skills. The guy's not responding to your email. Maybe he's on vacation. Don't get too worked up that he's ignoring you. And furthermore, don't hide behind email. Have a human conversation with people. Go see them. Take them to lunch. Take them to play golf. Everyone hides behind email nowadays, and we're losing the human element of this world. And it just needs to get back to the basics. And I'm not saying go back to the pagers and the payphones, but go see your customers, go see your projects, interact with other human beings, and the soft skills are just not taught very well. And I mean, over my career, ever since before I was involved in the business, I would read those type of books, the How to Win Friends and Influence People, and those basically self-development type books. But it's your key to success is people, not your Excel skills and not your mechanical knowledge of things. It's your people skills that will make you successful.
Yeah, I do support you on the aspect of pick up the phone, give your client a call, ask for the sale. How many times that you're following up on a proposal, but you're not asking the right question. What would it take for us to get this deal? Hiding behind email. That's very prevalent. Even so much I felt coming out of the pandemic, everybody would be really roaring to get back out on the field, out in the streets, getting to meet people. But it seems like everybody wants to do it virtually, or let's do a Teams meeting, or let's do a GoTo meeting. Send me an email. But I'm type of a kind of like you. I'm a grip and grinner, and really want to get out there and talk with people, because as much as you can pick up some signals from an email, which could actually go the opposite direction, I think when you talk to someone face to face, you can see their reaction, that nonverbal. Are they interested? Or are they disinterested? Are they just telling you what they think you want to hear to just either get out of the conversation or just to move on? And so you're right about that. Yeah, Carl, people still purchase or buy services from people. That is so true. That is so true.
Don't get me wrong, Teams and what the other ones are, they save us a lot of money. They save us travel. They've made us more efficient. But my gosh, we're in the people business, and you've got to go see these people and interact with them one-on-one, because that's how the world works.
And I remember the last time, we had you on the broadcast, and, we were talking about how you celebrate, victories and also appreciation with those who work with you and for your company. And, doing a lot of those soft, in fact, I call this more the human skill things. How important is it to celebrate wins, but also to really take time and recognize the accomplishment of those who work for you, but also work with you to grow the business?
Well, I think, it's well known that, money motivates people, but it has a very short-term effect. It's the psychological aspect of feeling appreciated and celebrating success together that really makes you want to come back to work the next day. It's not, oh, hey, I got a bonus, I don't know, keep working hard for these people. It's, people want to know that they're part of something bigger than themselves and that they're contributing to the success of the organization.
Yeah. And, earlier you had mentioned about benevolent dictatorship and I that made me kind of laugh a little bit, but, when you really look at how, major companies, successful companies like yours, how they run, they really involve a lot of the input. And I want to use the word empowerment. You're hiring staff to get a job done, and you're hiring them based on their skills, their ability, and what they can deliver. How important is feedback into decision making, into growing the business? Is it getting that feedback from your employees?
Yeah, I was being, kind of funny about benevolent dictator, but I set the agenda, I set the strategy, but unless I have the proper support with me, I can't do it by myself. I might have some successes by myself, but I can't have long-term success without the proper support within the company. So it's very important. Excuse my sarcasm, but I stand on the shoulders of everybody else around here. Basically, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, no, I do understand that. What a great conversation we're having, Stephen. In kind of closing out this episode and our conversation, is there anything that we did not talk about, culture, leadership, or empowerment related to a business that you would want to leave with the viewers?
No. Well, like I said, I guess I want to reinforce the soft skills that are just becoming a scarce resource in today's tech-driven world and instantaneous communication world. Just don't forget that there's, pick up that phone. Don't hide behind email. Don't hide behind text. All those are important tools, but we're in a people business. And let's treat each other like we want to be treated.
Yeah, it's kind of the golden rule: do unto others as you want them to do unto you. It's the same in the personal life, but as well as in business.
Mm-hmm.
Stephen, how can people get in touch with you? Do you have social media? Do you do any other type of online presence?
Yeah, I have a LinkedIn presence mainly, and you probably can find me through your portal here. But Steve Philipp at Coatings Unlimited, you can find me on LinkedIn.
Excellent. Stephen, thank you so much for this opportunity to have a conversation with you.
Jim, always a pleasure. I appreciate you thinking of me.
No worries. Hey, have a great rest of your day.
All right. Thank you so much.
I hope you found value with today's Build Out broadcast. Make sure you connect with Jim on LinkedIn and subscribe to his YouTube channel. This way you'll be notified on new live streams and when new content is released. Please give today's broadcast a like and share with your connections and colleagues. Thanks for watching, and please visit buildoutproductions.com for additional content and to join the mailing list so you can keep updated on other streams and quality content from the creators on the Build Out Productions team.